welcome back everybody. It's time for the Daily Nipah Rika Fruity Simulator 26. And get yourself here at socksmakepeoplesexy.net/games or ditch.io. It's as free as a bee. Rika. Oh, Rika. It is getting that time of year again. It's the first time you haven't been in a cosplay in, God, I don't even know how long. Fun developments in the life of the wife, and the life of the wife. Might be a mask built to protect herself from her parents' abuse, so she's now working to find it. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's completely fair, honestly. I hope she finds what she's looking for. I understand where she's coming from. Oh. Oh. I see. Well, that's a little different. Huh. Interesting. I don't think this is necessarily a bad thing. Though, I do feel for you. I hope everything turns out well. Don't know if there's much more I could add to something like that without more information. But, I hope she finds what she's looking for. Life is tough, man. Life is really fucking tough. It's amazing the things that we never had a chance to figure out for ourselves when we were younger. It's still always going to be best friends, even if we decide we should no longer be a we. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That is actually one of the strongest things you could do as a human being. Is admit to a partner that we could love the hell out of each other, but we might not just be good to be together all the time. Maybe we'd be better, you know, sometimes. Or maybe absence will make you grow, you know, fond for each other again. Or, you know, it's humans. It's very interesting because all those couples you were like, oh, they've been married for 70 years. It's like, oh, that's so adorable. Like, I'm glad it worked for them. Not many people are engineered to do something like that. Even for the fact that you might just grow bored of each other, or you might just want something else in life, you know? And it's not anything against the individual's partner a lot of the times. It's just sometimes you want something else. What's up, MWG? I think that's one of the healthiest things anybody in a relationship could do. That's a triple-double. I feel I have some relationships now, but nothing like... I don't, like, live with anybody or anything. I don't even see anybody in person, but I have some online. And I find it to be nice. Half of everything you say... Oh. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry, pal. To sum it up, if your internet's not being as wonky, I basically said that's one of the strongest and healthiest things both of you could do as people, as humans. It's a very hard thing to step back and say something like that. And to just go through with it is genuinely strong and, like, it's good. It's a good thing. Like, the social narrative that monogamy, or not even just monogamy, just the fact that you would stay with one person for 60 years or something is... It's too glorified, much like everything else that is the social norms. While it is a beautiful thing, that's just not the way everybody likes to live. And it's pretty much that simple. I think it's a healthy thing. Especially when you're still in your 20s. My god, don't wait until you're almost in your 40s. It's good though, it's good. Nobody is the same person they are when they're in their teens. Or even early 20s compared to when they grow up and start maturing and start seeing everything the way it is. Before you outgrow each other? Yeah. Yeah, that's... I feel like that's a very normal thing. And I'm glad that it's coming to that with you two. What's up, Smokin' Bill? Like, you had great times together for a long time. Maybe it's time you just did some other stuff instead, or, you know, met other people, or... Maybe you'll come back 10 years from now and come back together or something, or... Maybe you'll be just two entirely different people. Humans change and evolve all the time. And the only thing that you really need to do is just communicate about it. Double, triple. And I think that is... It's a beautiful thing. It's hard, because you've been with somebody for so long and your life is changing. But change is genuinely scary anyway. But that's a good scary. Because you're excited also about, you know, the things that you want to do, where you want life to take you. And yeah, change is a part of life, and that's okay. A lot of people view, like, people breaking up as always a negative thing, and it's not always a negative thing. Some people just come to a conclusion that, okay, we've done as much as we can together that we want, and then we'll move on and do something else. So yeah, I'm happy for you, pal. That's a step in a direction of both of you, really, finding what you want out of life. And her coming to the conclusion that she's mostly living behind the fear of her parents is, sadly, a very normal thing. So I really hope she figures that out as well. Here's a triple-double. Yeah, a lot of parents are too entirely overbearing on their children and end up ruining them for life. And that's why I think everybody should be in therapy if you have the option, of course. Hidden behind the mask of masculinity, absolutely, absolutely. Well, I mean, change in the idea of change itself isn't, but change always leads you down pretty much one or the other paths. it just depends on your viewpoint of it and where you're heading with it. And deep chuckle, Rico. I think that's awesome. I think that'll also help a lot of the stress. I find a lot of the times that I haven't been in a relationship, like an actual live-in relationship for the last 15 years, that I've mostly been missing just parts of it, not necessarily the relationship itself. I feel like I like my freedom, but at the same time, I do miss having somebody with me to talk to be comfortable to watch stuff, to, you know, sex or whatnot. But at the same time, I do like just being able to follow my schedule. Tell your internet to stop fucking up. Watch, it's gonna say, like, tell your fuck up, or something like that. That's funny. But I think it's healthy. And I hope more people approach that in the future instead of being like... I think that's why a significant amount of cheating is done in relationships. It's because you don't realize the things you want yet. And a lot of times when you're too young and you get in like a serious relationship, you didn't realize that what you were getting into. And it just ends up making you miserable. It ends up making the other person miserable. And I feel like most cheating comes from just overt jealousy and abusive relationships in the first place. Ah, I see. But I feel like just a lot of this stems of that from... I mean, obviously, cheating does happen when two people enter a monogamous relationship and they're expecting the other to, you know, not fuck around, but... Yo, thank you for the 120 watch streak, MWG, I appreciate it. Yeah, exactly, Smoking Bill. It is horrible. Absolutely horrible. So I feel like now I have many good relationships. And including some sexual ones. And it's fine, you know? The other thing I'm really missing is having more people around me. I wish I could see all of my friends, you know? There's a triple-double. I don't think I've ever been the marry type. But I don't think I'd be opposed to it either. What's up, Quatch? If I found somebody that I could realistically live with, you know, I'd go for it. Now the next question is do we sleep in the same room? And the answer is I don't care. We can, or we can't. The problem with relationships, I feel, is a lot of people don't respect the other person's personal time. And other people have different kinds of needs when it comes to, like, you know, contact or socializing or whatnot. Some are more needy than the others, which is fine. But part of that gets lost when the relationships keep going for so long, and then it just becomes either flat or then you just can't stand being around each other, which is just worse. The worst thing. Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, the other person is a person. That's why that's why I don't even really consider, like, cheating a thing. But, I mean, I realize this is just in context of my viewpoint of relationships, but, like, somebody wanted to go out and do something like that, like, who am I to tell them not to live their fucking life? Headshot by the Konami code. Oh, shit. Up, up, down, down, left, right. Blam! I would never remarry. I don't see a real point, too. If that's not the kind of life for you. But I wouldn't want to do it again. Yeah, I don't blame you. And now that you're not in that, you can kind of explore yourself. And she can explore herself. And who knows what the conclusion can come to. Maybe she ends up liking certain things that you like, and again, people are people. Sometimes we drift apart. Sometimes we drift closer. It's an ever steady stream, and collecting everybody is an impossibility. Some are going to drift away. But I've had a lot of perspective, because when I first got out of my relationship, I never wanted to be in a fucking relationship again. I was like, my god, I have freedom again. I don't have to feel miserable every fucking day of my life. And as time got on, of course, that feeling went away little by little. And again, I would love to, like, live with somebody that I was more in that kind of relationship with, but I'm not in a hurry. I mean, I kind of am in a hurry since, you know, I'm only aging, but, like, you know what I mean. I have a stream that I want to put up every single day, that I have fun putting up every single day, and that takes a large portion of my life, but that's also what I've opted to do. It's also one of the few things I pretty much can do, but I try to make the best out of it. Unfortunately, that does sacrifice a lot of other aspects of life. Coach! I love the Cloaca Kiss emote. That's such a classic. It's good to see you all here today. Sorry, I got a little lost in the sauce there. I kind of just went and prattled on for a while. I don't even think I hate the person I was with at all. We were just drifting away from each other for the longest time, and I think we were too comfortable and didn't want to move on, which is another bad thing. You're too comfortable with each other to want to leave, but you're not good for each other anymore. This is where the big talkie comes in. There's a straight. There's another straight. Hopefully by the end of the day, pal, it'll help you clear your mind a little bit. It'll help her clear her mind, and you both can be very happy moving forward. I know, Rika, I know. They're doing their best. They're doing their best. What more could we ask? Too true, Rika, too true. Smart cookie, Rika. That's right, that's right. You're a smart cookie. Well, certainly an interesting way to get our morning started. Nice triple double. We're going to the BattleTech world again today. Should be a lot of fun. Got some more dinguses to go for. So I'm not sure how much more there is for us in this current playthrough. There are flashpoints, but I feel like we've already did some of the hardest flashpoints there are. Maybe I'm wrong here. We've kind of absolutely destroyed them. We got all the coolest mechs around. We're cool people. That's a deep chuckle. You're gonna have to catch the daily Nipah for the whole thing. Which will be out right after this. After these messages, we'll be right back. Almost there, Rika. You almost had it straight, you silly goose. You silly goose. There's a nice double triple. Yeah, we got the crab army. We got the bull shark now for our proper fully kitted out missile platform. We got a second bull shark. We got the good Black Knight. We got the good Warhammer. We have the good Atlas. I don't think there's a Royal King Crab, unfortunately. Lost Tech being unable to be picked up after a mission is baloney, by the way. Take that trade unless we decide it's better. Oh yeah, for sure, pal. It's still a decision for the both of you to come to if that's what you really want to, but the fact that you're both talking about it, I think, is extremely important and extremely healthy for both of you. I think that's the best part, is just openly talking to each other like that. Not sure if it's in the game, though. Yeah, maybe we'll find it. We'll keep looking. I mean, the Black Widow and the Bounty Hunter both came down, and we almost killed the Widow before the Bounty Hunter even landed. Yeah, that's perfect then. You're both making the right choice. Very healthy. I just want to applaud when humans do the smart, healthy choice, because I think it's important. I think we should reinforce good things like that whenever they happen. Society's had a problem with reinforcing healthy habits and just being dicks to each other. I mean, it's literally the male handbook, basically. Let's see. Crush your feelings, be a dick to your friends. Check. Check. Got it. I got very bored of that. I'm very full of that for the rest of my life. I don't mind joking with somebody, don't get me wrong. I joke with my friends all the time. But I'm also very open with them. I discuss when things are a problem. And so do they, so ends up being much healthier in the long run. It's weird that humans, in general, kind of have to repair themselves on a social level. Just because of how much society has, like, especially American society, has put in this hate your neighbor, just use everybody on your way to the top mentality. And then the world and its misogynistic view on women and all that stuff needs to just... It's time to get over these ridiculous nonsense human bullshits. It's time to end this. It's time for humans to just get it fucking together. No more bullshit. No more baloney. No more hating women for women. No more crushing your feelings. No more narcissistic behavior being untreated and allowed. It's time to end all this stuff. Narcissism is a legit medical condition that needs to fucking be worked out. What's up, Moose? To where her mother is from and saw her mom's side of the family and learned just how much of a liar and manipulator her mother had always been. So now that she's dropping POA over her mom and we're looking at moving up north to the truly supportive part of her family, she really wants to see who she can be away from that kind of toxicity. That's a very, very healthy choice for her. It's one of the hardest things to do is remove somebody in your life that's so close like that. But just be like, it just to cut ties off completely. So I hope she finds what she's doing. And also moving up north. Do you mean in the same state or? Because you could always move to a different state and finally get proper fucking healthcare. You stop being dicks for the hell of it. Yeah, that would be nice. That's just part of what society it brings into our people, though. Like, our children are kind of shown that that's basically how we do things, so they're gonna mimic what we do. Oh, Wisconsin. Fro lives in Wisconsin. Alright, 3,600 fates. And yet more waits. Thank you all so much for joining for another Daily Nipah. Don't forget that you too can get it here at socksmakepeoplesexy.net/games or at itch.io. It's all free. Everything's free there, and there'll be more awesome games in the future, so follow and check them out. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that as well. Positive vibes, and remember...